Yes.
The best for last, the guy with the big question heading into this off
Ooh.
season. What's the $212 million man? Zach
Ooh.
Lavine. I gave him a B plus, a 80% chance of returning. You gave him a B minus with a 75% chance.
That's your lowest one I done seen you gave out.
Cause man, like it's like I'm it's like I feel I'm comfortable, but just like that small thing in my mind, just like maybe. But I was just sitting around thinking. I'm gonna get to the whole free agency after we get done with our grades. I gave Zachary a B plus. I feel like he had a great season. Really took on that second role. A lot of players don't take on that role too nicely. It's always an issue throughout the first year, whether it's not clicking. But him and DeMar really clicked nicely. Zach, you know, if you tell Zach to do something, he would do it. People say he can't play defense. Worked on his defense.
Yes.
It's a lot of games he played where his shots was not falling. He created for others. He played make. He had a handful of 10 plus assist games. So I mean, Zach Lavine did everything that I could ask for, and I think his season would have been much better if it was for that knee. So that's why I gave him a B plus, just because of that knee injury towards the end of the season, kind of dipped his grade a little bit for me.
Yeah. Yep. I'm right with you. I was gonna say the exact same thing. I thought Zach was a guy that was, starting out the year benefiting from Lonzo Ball, being in the lineup, getting a lot of easy buckets. Getting out running, playing defense. I mean, the Bulls was. I mean, I started the year they was so exciting. I mean, so
Yeah.
yeah, I give him a B minus. I gave him the minus, for the health and because I still think that Zach needs to work on a better go-to move. I know he
I was
kind
just gonna say
of
that.
but I want to see him work on his handles. I've seen him get ripped up a few times, and I don't like that for him to be a premier guard and a max player. I
Yeah.
want to see him, get a few go-to moves, get
And,
a few,
and
you
it's
know,
only it's always against like them ball hawks, like them Drew Holidays, some Gary
yeah,
Payton, the guys who
yeah,
really get underneath your
bother
skin.
him.
They'll
Yeah, they
yeah.
bother him. So I want to see him work on that. I understand, if your knee aching, it's hard to, to be flex, to move left and right, to, do half spins and hezzies, and I understand that. But yeah, if he work on his handle, like when I watched Jordan Poole, I'm like, that kid got a crazy handle. Like that kid, like step back, hezzy, half spin, hezzy fake, euro. And I'm like, golly. Like,
Yeah.
so I just envision, I'm like, if Zach, with the way he can jump and, his athletic ability and he can shoot, if he get a better handle, he'll be unstoppable,
Yeah.
unguardable, so.
Thanks, man, for sure. For
So that's what I would say for Zach. Get his handles together. The 75%, obviously he a free agent, and I know he a West Coast guy. I do believe that it's fire to some of the smoke with the rumors. I know a lot of people don't believe him, but when you're a free agent and got a chance to go where you want to go, and at his age, at the height where he at his career,
yeah.
I wouldn't think that it's crazy. He'll be looking at other cities to go play at, other teams. I think all that stuff plays a factor along with the money. So
For
I gave
sure.
him a 75%. I think he will return eventually, but the 25%, yeah, it's a really good chance.
Yeah. If I had to bet money on it, I believe he returned. It's just so much to like he just signed the New Balance deal. What great place to get that kickstarted here in Chicago.
Mhm,
The fan base already love you. People going to buy your kicks here.
mhm.
You're still, even though we got Demar, but you don't. When you talk about the Bulls, you talk about Zach Lavine. Lavine is the face of this franchise to me, my opinion.
Yeah,
You've been a guy here for so long. We can pay you the most money. Like it's only one team that really does scare me, and that's the Lakers. But the only way I think that gets done if Anthony Davis come to Chicago. I don't think AK will accept AD because he's injury prone. But if we can get a healthy AD on this team, man, this team would be some players next season because Anthony Davis really solved a lot of our problems if he can stay his ass on the court.
Yes, and out of street clothes.
Yeah, but that's the only team that pretty much scares me in free agents because, like I said, it's LA, LeBron James. That's the only bigger market other than Chicago to me is the Lakers. So I think he's come back though.
Yeah, I agree. I'm totally with you there. I had this conversation with a few other people. Like, what if the Lakers? What if he want to go to LA and they want to keep Anthony Davis for that to be their run back? AD, LeBron, and Zach.
Well, I'm telling you for sure, we ain't taking Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't put it past that we take Westbrook, but see, because I'm an open mind guy, and I try to figure out ways. Why would it make sense? So we know that if Zach walked, we'll probably only have like 17, 18 million left in cap space. So you cap struck pretty much, and you got to fill about 4 or 5 roster spots. So I think that AK will be in a tough position where he would probably have to take Russ just to be able to eat up some of that cap. But I don't think in that situation that we'll keep Russ. I think if it had to happen, we take Russ and flip him to either Charlotte, because Charlotte is rumored to be interested in Westbrook, or the Pacers. And I think those teams has 2 or 3 pieces that might not be as good as Zach, but 2 or 3 like a Malcolm Brogdon or a Terry Rozier. That and we can get a couple.
TJ Warren.
Yeah, there you go. So it makes sense that way, But taking Westbrook and putting them with Lonzo, no, I don't see that happening at all.
Since you explained it that way, that do make a lot of sense. If I were to take on Westbrook, I will take him on knowing that if somebody would take him, like you said, for Malcolm Brogdon and the TJ Warren, that I feel like both of those contracts are match up with Westbrook contract. It's not going to be Zach Lavine, but it's 2 guys who 20+ point scores. I can
become a little bit deeper, and if you're AK, we need shooters. What TJ Warren do? What do Terry Rozier do? If we can get a Bridges, or is it PJ Washington if it's the Charlotte route? Guys that you can just get in and play their roles. And what Luka doing in Dallas, he playing with a bunch of no-name players, but they can shoot and they can guard. That's all they good for.
But I love that Pacers deal because I can have Brogdon off the bench.
There you go.
Maybe I bring TJ Warren off the bench. I can move Patrick Williams to the 3, DeMar at the 2. Find me the perfect 4 alongside Vooch. That's not bad.
There you go.
Man, I love Zach Lavine though. you steering me the other direction, bro.
But we know AK is a good so far. He showed us that he ain't gonna play around. So if Zach do decide to walk, I would expect he gonna get compensated well, and he gonna have it so DeMar at least be able to have his shooters. And I think the side note to that would be that if Zach walks, now Patrick, you're the second guy now. Now it's your turn. It's your time now.
Or Ayo might move into that 2 guard.
There you go. Yep. There you go. So
before we get up out of here, the $1 million question is: are you concerned with his knee going forward?
We
got a huge history with injuries, man. So, how you feeling about Zach knee?
I'm worried, to be honest. I mean, we have to be worried. We went through the whole Derrick Rose thing, and it was traumatized. I got a little PTSD from it. Like,
me too, bro. Me too.
So to be honest, I would be like, I feel pretty bad about, we pay him and then next year his knee is hurting again.
Yeah.
And now instead of him playing through it, they're gonna shut him down because now they know it's reoccurring. And then not only that, what if Lonzo knee go down as well? So you got 2 guys with knee issues. So that go your the next 4 years, and you just pretty much wait for guys' contract to expire
Yeah,
to start this thing over. And I know that's got to be in the back of AK's mind, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do their due diligence, and they're gonna make the best decision what they feel is going to be good for the team. But ultimately, I wish Zach the best. I hope he's healthy. I want to see that man have a great career, whether it's with the Bulls or not. I got a lot of respect. You come through here, you play for us and you do well with us. I always got respect for those guys,
for
Jimmy
sure.
Butler, Taj Gibsons, the Joe Kim Noahs. I always followed them when they left here. So,
Yeah, same
uh,
here.
yep. So I hope Zach get that knee together. Hopefully, it's just something that just need a little rest and a little bit of maybe a little surgery, a little cleanup job. He rested, strengthen it, and get back out there next year for us.
Yeah, for me, I'm not worried contract wise because every contract is movable. So you pay him. Really don't no matter to me.
Yeah.
He can get traded regardless with the
Mm.
contract. It just I don't want to see him come back off what we built last season. Then it all be like, damn, Zach is hurt. So now the momentum just stop. Like you said, Zoe can get hurt and just like damn, we had this momentum of building something great, and now it's getting held back again with injuries. And we already been through this once with Derrick Rose, and it's like to do it again with this team that's was special. I think, man, it will crush Bulls fans. Like it will crush me. I know it
Yeah.
would have crushed you. So just to go through
Yeah.
that, just to think about going through that shit again,
Yeah.
it'd probably be really depressing. I don't think like I'm just coming out of a hole with Bears quarterback now that Justin Fields here. So if he's not the guy, then it's like, damn, bro, I literally just came out of the hole of Bears quarterback just to go back in there because he's not the guy. So it's just like when things go good for us, it turn quick just like that and go bad. So I'm hoping and praying for the best for Zach. Like you said, if he gets it back with us or not, still gonna follow him, still gonna root for him. Got the guy jersey, so yeah, man. Just
Yeah. I'm glad you hit it from that end. That was the perfect end. You're right about that because that's the biggest thing to have all that momentum, start out the year good. And then, we getting the notification Zach out tonight, sore with his knee soreness. So
yeah,
it's unfortunate. We know it's a part of sports. A lot of guys, it's always unfortunate when guys' careers get derailed, from the Brandon Roys, uh,
mm-hmm,
all the way back to T-Mac. It's really unfortunate that a lot of great players' health just don't hold up. But hopefully Zach is just a sore knee and a little rest and a little cleanup job, and he'll be back next
for
year
sure.
dunking on people.
So appreciate you giving me your time again, my man.
Yeah.
Been great working with you. Like I told you guys, you're gonna see Big O around here a lot more often. Go ahead, everybody know where to find you at on all your social media platforms.
Yep. Twitter. I am the Big O. That's all I got for you right now. But follow me on Twitter. Trust me, we send me messages, whatever you want to talk about. I'm my phone always in my hand as most of y'all. So yeah, I am the Big O, and yeah, that's it.
And next week we'll go through all the reserves and plus the two-way players and give you guys our grades and the percentage chances of them returning. Uh, thank you guys for tuning into this episode. It's your boy Mike, Big O, on the Go Chicago. Catch y'all later.
Yes, sir.
Peace.